my dad's question to me was about AI, actually. He was
Sure.
like, does it
Okay.
make you
All right.
nervous, right? Like
Yeah.
the classic question. And I told him, like I don't worry about it personally, right? Because my whole job, my whole career around like, can you be good at problem definition,
Yeah.
right? Like, can you actually, and music can be like this. So we can start with one parallel, right? Like the music's already composed. You already know what the outcome more or less is supposed to be,
Sure.
right? And a lot of tech is like this. You don't have the score in front of you, but there's a pretty clear definition. You're supposed to have a pretty clear definition of like what the end state is supposed to be. And your job has to be how to break down the work that needs to get done in order for you to get there. And only you can really do that for yourself, right? Like, yeah, you might have a PM who's like breaking things down into epics or,
Sure.
sprints or whatever structure you use. But realistically, day to day, you have to be able to break out the pieces that you need to get done in order to get to the goal that you have for whatever time period it is, right? And music is like that. Nobody can sit there with you practicing for you,
Yeah.
right? Practicing happens on your own. And that is much the same with programming. Whether you're talking about coding or sitting there thinking about the problem, it's the same thing. You have to know how to drive that on your own. And I think that's really important. My kids do piano lessons. I don't expect them to become musicians. They might, I don't know, right? Like, who knows? But what I really want them to learn from that is like how to be disciplined,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? And know that like you have to iterate, right? And like each day, you can't cram learning music.
Sure.
It doesn't work that way. Right. And a lot of tech is like that. It's like you have to iterate, you have to be patient, you have to be able to build on what you did yesterday. I think that's huge. And the other like very literal uh, parallel is it's a form of notation,
Yeah.
right? So music is like a little bit more abstract, maybe, than a lot of programming, although you find programming languages that are more abstract. But you're talking about taking notation and being able to read it and translate it into how something is going to execute over time,
Yeah.
right? And it may or may not be linear. Music is a little more linear than maybe programming is, depending on what you're doing with it. Um, but I think that's a really strong one as well, is it gives you that ability to take a look at a different style of notation, right? Combine it all together and in your head be able to envision, right? How is this going to work over time?